Hi there, Dr. Hans Christofferson here from Animal Care Clinics. Today I'm going to talk to you about another great thing you can do from home for your pet, and that is brushing your pet's teeth. It is really simple to do at home, and it's a lot quicker than most people think. So the first thing I'll do is I've got a little drawing of a dog mouth up here, and I'll show you what we're trying to prevent. So these are the teeth: upper canine, lower canine, premolars, molars, and I've also shown the roots under the gum line here. The pink is the gum line. So what happens is animals, like people, they get plaque forming on their teeth, which is that film of bacteria. You wake up in the morning, your mouth is kind of slimy. That's the one. So that forms on the outside of the teeth, and there's a little pocket under the gum line, so we get a little bit forming under the gum line. That plaque is no problem. That's what we brush off in the morning, and that's what we can brush off on pets, which is why, just like in people, it's really important to brush their teeth. The problem comes when we don't brush our pet's teeth, or our own teeth for that matter, is this plaque calcifies. So it hardens and it becomes solid. And I'll represent that by really scribbling this in here. And it becomes solid under the gum line too. And what that does when it becomes solid under the gum line is it causes the gums to get inflamed. And then the gums get angry and they get red and inflamed, and that opens up a deeper pocket. And then we get this cycle: plaque and calculus. Inflammation, deeper pocket, plaque and calculus. And eventually we get a really deep pocket in the gum, and we can actually start affecting the bone between teeth. It can lead to tooth loss. It can lead to severe gum disease. And it's also pretty painful for your pet. And not only that, this is one of the major ways that bacteria get into the body. When pets have bad teeth, every time they eat, the gums bleed, and the bacteria from here have a path into the body. They go through the veins and arteries, and they go into the body. We call this a bacterial shower. And it happens every time pets eat. And we believe this bacterial shower can lead to a lot of disease conditions. Specifically, we worry about kidney disease, heart disease, and there's probably a component of liver disease in there. So it's not just about the mouth, it's about the health of the whole body. Good news, like I said, really easy to prevent. I recommend brushing pets' teeth once a day, ideally, but even once every couple of days or once a week makes a big difference. I can really see in the clinic when a pet owner has been brushing their pet's teeth. It makes that dramatic a difference. Now I've got a model here, and I'm going to show you a close-up of what healthy teeth versus diseased teeth look like and how simple it is to brush. So here we are. I've got a toothbrush and I've got my model here. So firstly, this is what nice, healthy gums look like. They are light pink and the teeth look nice and white. And specifically, we're going to focus in on the canines, the big teeth here, and the carnassials, the much bigger teeth in the back. This is where dogs and cats predominantly put their tartar. And I'm going to talk specifically about dogs. If you can brush your cat's teeth, that is wonderful. A lot of people can't. I certainly don't expect owners to. If they can, it's a bonus. I own cats. I can't brush their teeth. My dog, it's a different story. I brush his teeth as long as I remember. I'm as bad as everybody else. It's a matter of do as I say, not as I do. So this is a nice, healthy gum line. And I'm going to flip this model around, and we're going to see this model also shows what really diseased teeth look like. And we don't see as much tartar up here, but in the back, it does a really good job of showing this dark brown tartar and the way it has completely undermined the gum line. You can see that gum is darker. This is a swollen, painful gum line. This dog hurts when it eats, and it's also getting that bacteria in its bloodstream every time it eats. This is what we want to prevent. When we get to this stage with this tartar, this is like concrete. We're never going to brush this off. This is where a proper veterinary dental procedure is required, and it does require a full anesthetic. People who say they can do this awake are only able to get the superficial tartar above the gum line. So here, that's not really helpful. It's the stuff deep under that really needs to come off, because that's what's causing the inflammation, as we discussed on the whiteboard there. And that you can't get to without them being under anesthetic. So back to brushing. It's really simple. A lot of people think like us, you've got to brush all sides of their teeth. So they'll struggle to open their dog's mouth and get the toothbrush in there. And that's a real fight, and it's no fun for anybody. But the good news is dogs deposit most of their tartar on the outside of their teeth, like I said. So all we need to do is brush the outside. So what I like to do is I grab my dog's muzzle gently and I just brush. And I get these teeth, the canines, and just along the gum line, back and forth. And that really concentrates on there and there, and then along the gum line. If you can see that, I might have dropped off the screen for a moment. And it takes about 10 seconds to do both sides. Brush, 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 brush. And the other side similar. Brush, 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 brush. And we're done. And then I usually give my dog a treat afterwards, and then they actually start to, if not enjoy the experience, at least don't resent the experience. And yes, we wouldn't give ourselves or our kids treats after brushing our teeth, but it's a little different with pets, and we don't tend to see a big problem doing that. So that is just how simple it is. Do that even a couple of times a week, and it's going to make a really big difference. So there you have it. Brushing your pet's teeth is just that simple. Ideally once a day, but even a couple of times a week, and you can prevent this, and your pet's breath will smell so much better. You won't cringe when they come up to kiss you, I promise you. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, give us a call, Animal Care Clinic, 833-4MyVets.